I cannot believe this just happened. The Yankees drop game 2 of the ALDS. You see Rodon. You see Jazz Chisholm. He came through with a homer. You saw Sal Perez. He did damage like he always does. And you see Aaron Boone searching for answers. Game 2 recap right here at Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees with your boy Ugo Onyianta. But before we start, you know what time it is. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Closing in on 2,000 subscribers. Let's continue to bridge that gap between the subscribed and the unsubscribed right here at Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. So, no bobblehead. So you know what that means. A Yankee loss. Game 2 of the ALDS, Yankees Royals. The series is even at 1 apiece. The Royals take game 2, 4-2. Between a very lackluster performance by the Yankee bats. The bats, they were asleep into the Bronx night. Shout out to the Royals. They did their job. They came in. They answered back. Yankees jumped ahead 1-0 with Giancarlo Stanton, but the Royals just fired back with 4 unanswered to knock out Carlos Rodon and even up the series. And this is what I feared. This is what all Yankee fans feared. A little bit of a letdown. You know, you win game 1. The Bronx was on fire on Saturday night. You take the momentum, and then the Royals, they just snatch it right back. And, you know, the starting pitching, you got to talk about the starting pitching. How can you not talk about the starting pitching? Rodon came out like a madman. I think he struck out the side to start out the game, but couldn't make it out of the 4th inning. 3 2/3, just too many hits. He did a good job of not walking anyone. And then he had the strikeout pitch going. You know, he was punching them out at an alarming rate. But 7 hits, 4 earned runs, that's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done. Mr. $162 million, that's not what you want at the starting position if you're the Yankees. And, Garrett Cole, he struggled in game 1, grinded it out. The bullpen saved the day. And, you look at the Yankee bullpen in this one. I mean, they gave you 5 innings of no runs. They kept the Yankees in it. But the bats were silent. And, just take a look at this box score real quick. The box score always tells the story. When in doubt, look at the box score. And what you see is a lot of you see 2 big donuts. 2 big donuts, the Krispy Kreme variation. 2 big donuts from Soto and Judge. And like every Yankee fan, you're asking the same question you always ask. Outside of the big dogs, outside of Judge, outside of Soto, who's going to step up? And tonight it was Jazz Chisholm. He came through with a home run. Giancarlo came through with an RBI single early that gave them the lead, but that's it. The offense was just dormant against a Royal team that came ready to play. And the scary thing about these Royals, all right, and this is why this was going to be a very challenging matchup for the Yankees, is they know how to manufacture runs outside of their big dogs. Now, mind you, Salvador Perez, who homers against Rodon every time he goes up against Rodon, I think that he had his 4th career home run against Rodon. It's in orbit. I mean, he hit it all the way to the Dominican Republic. But what you saw is guys like Michael Perez, guys at the top of their batting order. They know how to manufacture runs. And mind you, Bobby Witt Jr. doesn't have a hit in this series. That's the scary part if you're looking at the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr., one of the 3 best players on the planet right now, is ice cold. He has been a non-factor in games 1 and 2. Rodon and Cole have shut him down. Boom, boom. And the Yankee bullpen as well. So what you have, however, is you've got the other guys on the Royals stepping up and doing damage. You need that same energy from the Yankees. All right? The Royals are doing what the Yankees need to be doing. All right? Their main stars aren't getting it done for them. Really, their main star. So who else? I mean, yeah, they got a home run for Perez. Shocker, he's gonna hit home runs. He is their second best hitter behind Witt Jr. And he's the final piece left over from their 2015 World Series team. But other guys for them are contributing. Their role players are coming in. Tommy Pham, the hired bat. The guy's like 35, 36 years old. He's still producing. He had an RBI today. You know what I mean? So, again, Torres, Verdugo, who has had a great first two games. I'm not even going to get on Verdugo. Verdugo's doing his job. But Torres, who else? Austin Wells as well. The guys who came through in game one, they didn't do that in game two. And it showed on the scoreboard. You know what I mean? And Juan Soto, I hate to call out one of the big dogs, and I hate to call out both of the big dogs, really, but Soto gave you 3 hits in game one, didn't give you anything in game two. Aaron Judge has 1 hit in this series thus far, and a lot of strikeouts. I watched something interesting with David Ortiz. He gave a great breakdown of what he's seeing Judge do thus far in this series. And he's expanding his strike zone. When Judge is locked in, he'll take his walk. He's not going to swing outside the strike zone. He's not going to expand. He's already got the biggest strike zone in the world because he's 6'10". But, when Judge struggles, he's chasing pitches. When Judge is locked in, he's not even flinching. He's taking his walk or he's hitting his home run. That's not been the case thus far in this series. And with the scene shifting to Kansas City, that's got to change. Because if you're the Yankees, this box score is going to have you in Cancun in a couple weeks while the World Series is going on. All right? You need more offense. And slow clap for Jazz Chisholm. Came through. He affected game one, got on base, scored the go-ahead run on Verdugo's single, and he hit a home run late to give the Yankees some semblance of life tonight. He's come to the party. But again, the Yankees need everybody else to join in. All right? They do. It's going to be interesting to see what they do at first base. Birdie was solid. And had a solid day at the plate as well. Don't be shocked if you see him starting at first base yet again. It's going to be either him, Oswaldo Cabrera, or Ben Rice. But you need Torres. You need the big dogs too. All right? You need the big dogs and you need the table setters to take a page of what they did in game one. They got to bring that to game three because that was not the case in game two, and it showed on the scoreboard and it showed in the box score. The Yankees just not a lot going on. You tip your hat off. You're going against the best pitching in the world, all right? This is the postseason pitchers that you're going up against. Kansas City, they had a solid lefty in Reagan's out there today, and they've got good pitching and they've got a solid bullpen, although they've handed out a ton of walks in this series thus far. The Yankees got to pick it up. They absolutely have to pick it up in game three, or they will be home for the holidays while the World Series is taking place in a few weeks. So no bobblehead. You guys already know the vibes. No bobblehead when the Yankees lose. Not the Orioles. They're home for the holidays. They're in Cancun right now. They're in Colombia right now on vacation. But the Royals even up the series 1-1 in the ALDS. The scene now shifts to Kauffman Stadium, or wherever the heck they call it, in Kansas City in a couple nights. You'll get a recap from myself, yours truly, the recap king, Ugo Onyianta. But Yankees drop game 2. The series is knotted at 1, and business is about to pick up for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Continue to come on this journey. Continue to come on this ride. Yankees baseball. Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. Come on back. We'll be waiting for you. Peace.